I just wanted to talk about something with regards to grammar a little bit. There are what's called conditional sentences, but there's also what's important is how to use them is more important, but you need to know also a little bit about the structure of it, but also you need to know what they mean on when do you use them, okay? Let's have a look at in terms of timing, because it's important to know the timing as well. I've actually prepared for you 3 sentences, just a very quick to have a look at them and see what you think of them. Here they are for you on my computer, which I'm trying to sort of explain to you here. Okay. Now, the first sentence, as you can see here, I hope that you can see them clearly. The first sentence is, if I see you tomorrow, I will invite you to the conference. Here, see is present and will invite you in the future. This kind of form means that this kind of case, it's going to happen. This is, if I see you tomorrow, it's likely that I will be inviting you over. So it's very likely to happen. In the second one, however, if I were to talk to these people, I would perform this task differently. Here, if I were to talk to these people, it means it's impossible. It's very unlikely that I will be talking to these people, and that is implied in the word were, if I were. You don't say if I was, you say if I were, because it's impossible. And here, of course, the word were needs really to be underlined, really, or made into bold, because that means it is really unlikely to happen, and that's why you say if I were to talk, and that is what it means. Okay, so that's why it is essential that you are aware that this is something that's not going to happen or unlikely to happen. In the third one, however, it's even more unlikely, but it's not only unlikely, it's impossible. It's never going to happen at all. So you say here, if I had discussed this matter, I would have explained my view. Here, of course, had discussed is important. Had discussed and would have explained. So here, that is both in the past perfect, which means it's never gonna happen. It means it's never gonna happen. This is what it is that you need to be concerned about. Muftah, yes, you were saying about phrasal verb and prepositional verb. There is a book on that. I will try in the coming videos to cover that a little bit. But here, as you can see, would have explained, had discussed, and would have explained. That means it's impossible, because it's both have happened in the past, and because this whole thing is in the past, it's never gonna be achieved. Now, just because for Muftah, because he's asking me about something to do with phrasal verbs, what's called phrasal verbs, and I'm just going to go back now. I finished with these conditionals, but with regards to phrasal verbs and prepositional verbs, phrasal verbs are verbs that have got a preposition with them, but this preposition is part of them rather than separate from them, okay? Because it does mean something in particular. Like, for example, make up for. Make up for is a phrasal verb, because up for is actually part of the actual verb, okay? And it's part of it, and it means compensate, yu'awwad. It means yu'awwad, okay? So that is why you have to consider it as one unit, if you like. These are usually, you can't, and also with the prepositional ones, you can actually move around the preposition to before make up for it You cannot say make it up for. You cannot say that. So you make up for it. So in other words, the phrasal verbs, you cannot split them either. So sometimes you can give up. I would like to give up this habit. Also again phrasal verbs. So phrasal verbs are one unit, and this unit cannot be translated in any other way but as an expression. That's why you got give off. It means تنبعت منه الغازات. Give off. Give up means I will give up on you, means I no longer rely on you. Or give up smoking, perhaps. This is another one. Drink up means finish drinking, but the word up here is not really part of the verb drink. Give over means give away, or it's enough, or whatever. So, and these are the phrasal verbs are usually one unit, are considered to be one unit. The part where there's where there is part of it is really essential to it, if you like made of, or make your mind up, make your mind up, make your mind up. The word up and make up is not really a phrasal verb here, but so because they are not part of the same verb, but in this case in particular. But in another case, like for example, go off, and go away, and go up, go down. Go up or go down, it means it's simply a phrase. Up to means you have to go up, so it's actually you cannot consider it to be a phrasal verb, I think, in terms of that. I'm just giving you that from the angle of meaning here, rather than actual grammatical form. Okay, so phrasal verbs are one unit, and whereas prepositional verbs are ones that you can consider them to be two units. Have a nice day.